Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. I'm hitting you boys back with another college football ultimate team video, and today we're going to be going over the best cover athlete and Heisman hopeful player to pick day one of college football ultimate team. Like I said in the ultimate alumni video, which is going to be pinged up top right now for you boys to go check that out if you actually did miss it. We don't know exactly how these cards are going to play. This is purely based off a prediction, based off what we have seen so far off gameplay, trailer, player rankings released that came out today. There's a lot of information for us to take a really good guess at this. Also, when these cards and I guess the game is actually live, we're going to have a full in-depth video of which pre-order player I am personally picking, how I'm building my team, and a lot of other things day one, day two, day three of cut. So if you're here for the cut videos, the MUT videos, you're in the right place. Go up there, hit the subscribe button. All right, let's hop into the best cover athlete player to pick in college football ultimate team. In my opinion, I think Travis Hunter is the best player to pick. Now hear me out. EA has been on the Colorado Glaze train all offseason, pretty much. When this game has been revealed, Colorado has been ranked significantly higher than they probably should be. I think this Travis Hunter is going to be able to play both sides of the ball. Is that a crazy take? No. EA has been glazing the living shit out of this school. Yeah, Travis Hunter, amazing athlete, very good college football player. I don't think he deserves the amount of love he's actually getting. The Donovan Edwards and Quinn Ewers are cool. I don't think Quinn Ewers is the best free quarterback we got. Again, he's only an 81 overall, 74 speed, decent throwing stats. I don't think this card is going to be a top tier quarterback by any means. And again, Donovan Edwards is better than Blake Corum, which if you're a Michigan fan, you're probably rolling with Donovan Edwards to begin with. That 82 speed looks nice. He's got pro-style chemistries. We learned all about the chemistries yesterday. Going to be a major factor when we're actually building my team. Like I said in the intro, I'm going to have so many videos going over this game, such as like the best chemistry, like what team style you should run. And if you're going to run a pro-style offense, then I would pick Donovan Edwards. But another reason I am leaning towards Travis Hunter is because he comes in at a depth position. And something that was brought to my attention is the wear and tear system. If the wear and tear is brought into cut, like it is going to be in Dynasty and Regs, you're going to want to have a deep bench. Your backups, you're going to want to have them be usable. Picking Travis Hunter at wide receiver, you have 5 wide receivers. You might even get 6 if this wear and tear system is what I think it's going to be like. So you're going to want to have depth players that are actually usable. At running back, you're going to need a depth running back. You're probably going to need 3 running backs, but receivers, you're going to need at least 5 of them. And picking up BND, non-sellable, right off rip cover athlete Travis Hunter, who I also got a feeling might be able to play defense, is definitely my go-to pick and probably what I recommend you fellas do. But again, when these cards are all live, we'll have another video going over all of them, but right now I'm rolling with Travis Hunter. So these are your Heisman hopeful players, and these cards, oh my gosh, they look so freaking good. These are all 83 overalls, and it makes sense that these are some of the best players rated in the game in general because they're MUT, or I guess cut. I'm going to make that mistake a lot. Their cut items are some of the best. These are also some of the first cards. These actually are the first cards we got teased. And in my opinion, I think Caleb Downs is probably the best. He's got 84 speed. He pretty much does everything that you would want on a defensive back. Will Johnson is another one that's not a terrible option, but Caleb Downs just looks better in my opinion. 84 speed, 83 excel, 80 tackle, 79 pursuit, 78 man, and 80 zone coverage. 80 hit power also on a free safety. That is going to be disgusting. If you want to go with a depth position, Zachary Branch is not a terrible option as well. 83 speed is the second fastest speed we have seen so far, besides Caleb Downs. But again, I'm rolling with Travis Hunter, so I'm not doubling up on receivers. I'm going to try to build a godly defense before I build a good offense. It's kind of my strat. We'll talk about that more, though. Let me actually get the game in hands, how I build my team. But for me personally, probably take the lower overall free cards on offense. I feel like it's easier to score than it is to play defense, especially, the first few weeks of the game. So that's why I'm also leaning towards picking Caleb Downs. I also think Will Johnson as a defensive back looks really good. The only reason I'm pushing him back is because of the Ultimate Alumni Pack. There were 2 DBs, Quinion Marshall and Cooper DeJean. Both those players look really good. I know I didn't rank them as my highest, most likely to pick, but after sitting on it for a day, I'm very seriously considering taking Quinyon Mitchell, not Marshall, but Will Johnson also looks really good. He also is the highest rated player in this game. Ashton Gillette looks cool. I don't recommend picking a left end unless wear and tear is like a major factor in edge rushers, which I could see getting absolutely destroyed. You guys know in football, edge rushers and defensive tackles get rotated a lot. It's a lot of wear and tear on their body, and if wear and tear is a key factor in cut, you're going to want to have a deep defensive line rotation. In that case, Ashton Gillette is not a terrible pick. I have to wait and see though. And again, Carson Beck, it's the same argument I've been making all time. This game is brand new. I don't recommend picking a B&D quarterback. You know, you're going to want to try out a bunch of different QBs. You know we're getting a legend Tebow, a legend Johnny Manziel. You really want to be stuck with a Carson Beck with 74 speed. I get it. You're a big Georgia guy. Go for it. But also, every single card gets all 134 team chems, so it's not necessarily worth it. But then we're back to Caleb Downs, who is probably going to be my pick. Fellas, that's my initial thoughts on which Heisman hopeful and cover athlete player I'm actually going to pick. Fellas, if you boys can't tell, I need this game in my life right now. We're going to be grinding content in this game like you will never believe. That is everything I got. Have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday. And until later, boys, peace.